Hey everyone, and welcome to America Current Affairs. Today, we are talking about something huge. A titan of the car world has just been taken down.
So let me ask you a question. Who is the biggest electric car maker in the world? For what feels like forever, there was only one answer, right? Well, not anymore. The king has officially lost the crown.
And yeah, if you're thinking Tesla, you would have been spot on. Until, well, right now. The answer to that question has completely changed.
This is a big one, folks. A massive, seismic shift just went through the entire car industry. After what felt like an unstoppable run, Tesla is no longer the #1 seller of all electric cars on the planet.
That's right, a new champion has stormed the castle and taken the throne. It's a company you might not know as well, a company from China called BYD. So the big question is, who are these guys? And how in the world did they manage to overtake the most famous EV brand on Earth? Let's get into it.
Okay, so to really wrap our heads around this massive upset, we've got to get to know the challenger, the new champ.
So BYD, what does that even stand for? It stands for Build Your Dreams. Kind of fitting, right? And believe it or not, their dream didn't start with building cars. It started with building something you probably have in your pocket right now.
Just look at how fast this all happened. It's insane. They started out in 1995, not making cars, but making batteries for cell phones. Then boom, 2003, they get into the car business. But the real game changer was 2022. They made this huge call to stop making gas-only cars altogether and go all in on electric. And it paid off. Just last year, in 2025, they became #1 in the world. Talk about a meteoric rise.
So how'd they do it? What's the secret sauce here? Well, it's really a mix of a few key things. First, they make everything themselves, especially the most important part, the batteries. In a world where supply chains are always breaking, that gives them a massive advantage on cost. Second, they have something for literally everyone, from super cheap little city cars to fancy high-end models. And third, they have a superpower, China. They absolutely own their home market, which just happens to be the biggest car market in the world. That's a pretty tough combo to beat.
Okay, so that's the story of the challenger. But what about the champ? How did Tesla, the company that pretty much invented the modern EV market, how did they stumble and lose the crown?
Well, it wasn't just one thing. It was more like a perfect storm of problems hitting all at once. You can see it right here. The biggest piece of the pie was just plain old fierce competition. But it wasn't just that. Things like their aging car lineup and a few other issues really added up.
Think about it. The main Teslas you see on the road, the Model 3 and Model Y, they've been around for a few years now. Still great cars for sure, but they're not the hot new thing anymore. And at the exact same time, some of those government tax credits that made them cheaper started to disappear for Tesla, just as all these new, less expensive competitors were showing up. Tough time. And then there's this other piece of the puzzle, one that's a little harder to pin down with numbers, but it's definitely part of the story: public perception. For some people, the stuff they see in the headlines about a company's leadership plays a role in their buying decision. This comment from a user on Reddit kind of sums it up. It shows you just how much a brand's image can matter to people.
But hey, feelings and perceptions are one thing. The numbers, well, the numbers don't lie. So let's look at the hard data, the final score from the 2025 showdown. And wow, here it is, the final count for all of 2025. BYD sold a massive 2.26 million all-electric cars. Tesla, 1.64 million. That's a difference of more than 600,000 cars. This wasn't a photo finish, folks. This was a knockout.
So what does this all mean? It means the game has changed. We've gone from having one king to having two giants battling it out at the top. You've got Tesla, the American tech innovator with that super strong brand, and now you've got BYD, the Chinese manufacturing giant that's winning with lower prices and more options.
Okay, so a bunch of numbers, one company sold more than another. It's interesting, for sure. But why should you care? What does this actually mean for you, the person who might be buying a car sometime soon?
Oh, it matters a ton, because this isn't just about two companies fighting. This is fantastic news for anyone who buys cars. Why? Because competition is always good for us, the customers. It means more companies are fighting for your business. That pushes prices down. It means we're about to see a whole wave of new, cool, different kinds of electric cars hitting the market. The entire car world is literally changing right in front of us. And you should know, this isn't just a one-time thing. This is the second year in a row that Tesla's sales have actually dropped. So yeah, the days of the one-horse race are officially over. We are now in a new era, a true global battle for the future of cars. And like I said,
That's amazing news for all of us. So all of this leaves us with one giant question to think about. For so long, it felt like we were all just watching the Tesla show. But what if that was just the warm-up? With the crown now up for grabs, is it possible that the real race, the race for the future of driving, is only just beginning? What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for checking out this explainer from America Current Affairs. If you want to stay on top of the big stories that are shaping our world, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe.